Rainforest Lounge, having a spa, beauty salon, and
At first, it was an idea from my mom to just open a spa and a salon. And I thought to myself, I said, Mom, I mean, we can do a spa, we can do a saloon, but I have a feeling that we won't sell or even have as much business as we potentially can. Why don't we do a shisha place? Shisha is pretty much, most clubs and lounges, and the prices are pretty high. So I said, hey, why not? Why not do a shisha place, Mom? Why not have a shisha place and a spa? So she said, well, maybe that can work. Why don't we add some food as well? I said, perfect. A shisha lounge, saloon and spa, and a restaurant. It can work. So I thought,
very, very beautiful lounge, no doubt.
Thank you.
You've done an incredible job making your lounge have that certain ambience that makes people feel at home. It's
Right.
very charming. So, did you find that in this place, or did you and your mom capture?
you know what? I would say that kind of happened by luck in a sense. We didn't really plan to have a very ambient, secluded. God willingly, we came here. And I mean, you see the place how it is now. It has the terrace here, the kitchen there, the parking over there, the two tents. And originally, this was all grass. This whole entire area, it was literally a rainforest. It looked like a forest. And there's probably about 7 or 8 trees that are no longer standing.
Oh,
So
okay.
unfortunately, a lot of good trees had to die in order to make. I was like, Mom, this is the place. This is the
You
location we
found your
want.
place, yeah.
We definitely.
So, Rainforest is clearly a special place, but what sets it apart?
What sets it apart from the rest, like you mentioned, the ambience, the tranquility of this location. I mean, it's very quiet. It's very peaceful. I mean, you can hear the birds. You can hear Mother Nature in general. What sets it apart from the rest, like you mentioned, the ambience. The tranquility of this location. I mean, it's very quiet. It's very peaceful. I mean, you can hear the birds. You can hear Mother Nature in general. And as you know, Nairobi, it's a very busy place. Traffic, the buses, the noise, the dust everywhere. So it's like, it's not really common to find a place that does not have all that, that noise and that traffic. So that's what sets it apart in the first place. Secondly, the privacy. And I've noticed it's really hard to get a private, quiet area in this city. So the privacy is a big thing, and that's something our customers love. This place is private, it's secluded, and no one will find me here. So that's what people really dig about this place. Definitely the tranquility and the ambience in general, and the privacy. Not to mention the safety.
Okay, your menu seems like a culinary adventure with Somali cuisine. What is the most popular dish that your customers like, and what is your
Customers love the Mindi rice. The Mindi rice is a Yemeni type of rice from Yemen.
Okay.
That kitchen you see over there, that small little kitchen there with the water tank on top, that's where the magic happens. And it's actually like a stove. It's like in the ground. We had to dig a couple of feet down, and we have the stove, the pot. It's like a charcoal stove, and that's where the rice is prepared. It is definitely our biggest fans of the goat meat. Even though we have the whole fish, Mindi, we have the chicken, and we have the goat meat. And the goat meat is actually our biggest one. And there's not a lot of fans of goat meat, but they love the tenderness of that meat. And it's so tender. You don't need a knife. You can literally use your fork and just slice through the meat. It's great. My favorite, because I pretty much live here and I'm here every single day, my favorite will definitely have to be the shawarma. It's very light, easy to make, it's quick.
Alright, in this experience of starting your own restaurant, what has been your most exciting part, and what has been the most challenging?
Seeing people loving what I pretty much helped create. How much people love just the design to this location, how they reacted to this business. And that, I think, was the most exciting part. I didn't know people would love the tranquility so much. That was by fluke once again. I'm like, okay, this is a quiet area. People might like it, they might not, I don't know. The most challenging part will definitely have to be dealing with customers. I hate to say that, but that is definitely my hardest part, kind of my weakness, because, I sometimes have problems, dealing with the rudeness of customers, dealing with the obnoxious folk, the very, very picky, you know what I mean, type of people and customers. Although, I mean, this is hospitality, you gotta be as professional as you possibly can. leave emotions aside, come in here with a professional mind state, knowing that no matter what, even if they're wrong.
Okay, so what advice do you have for people thinking about having this career, or those who
What I would definitely advise is first and foremost, survey. You know,
Okay.
you can't open a restaurant if you don't like going to restaurants. You can't open a restaurant if you don't enjoy good food or, you know, being experimental. I mean, there's a lot of different things that kind of come with being a restaurateur, but most importantly, I would say survey, see who's out there, see the competition, see the prices, see what people like about certain places, see what you can offer that has all those other things and something different. And
sage advice. So how do you promote your restaurant?
for our Mondays and our Thursdays, considering Monday's like one of the slowest days of the week, and Thursday is not so bad. That's usually the night where we see a lot of students coming out. We have the grape and mint Mondays and Thursdays, and the grape and mint Mondays and Thursdays is 25% off on our shisha. And with that being said, for our standard shisha, which goes for 900, will now be 675, and that is by far the cheapest shisha you will find in the entire city. So that's one of our big things. On our Fridays and Saturdays, we have live bands that come here, the Somali bands, and they get a huge following, huge following. All the middle class, you know, upper class Somalian folk really have nowhere to go on Friday and Saturday, and they have a lot of money and they don't know where to spend it. So we give them this opportunity, come out, have a good time, meet up with their friends, you know, their peoples. And the age group, the demographic, that would possibly be around late 20s till about 50s. And that's who I see on the Fridays and Saturday evenings.
Okay.
And they have fun, you know, they feel like they're young again. And that's one thing that I noticed is like probably our biggest day of the week. Those two, the weekend, the Friday, Saturday. Wednesdays, I'm hoping to incorporate comedy night, where we have live stand-up comedy by JB, who's a well-known and renowned comedian in Nairobi. For our Tuesdays, we're trying to package in discounts for the spa to kind of promote the spa a bit for manicure and pedicure and the facials at, I believe, a 25% discount. And that's pretty much it. And of course, Sundays, we're gonna have our, you know, our art events, our poetry nights, you know, our nights where we have, you know, also live musicians. Well, we pretty much showcase all the talent in Nairobi.
Oh, okay.
And that will possibly be the Sundays. But once again,
Beauty salon and a spa, as well as a shisha lounge. Such a wonderful balance to have male and female clients. How did you come?
a group of women would come for their manicure, pedicure, you know, they'll do their hair, and then they'll sit outside, they'll have a coffee, and then eventually they'll get hungry and they'll eat while they're waiting for their friend. So it works. And for the guys, it's, hey, I came here to have shisha, and it's, you know what? I think I need a shave, you know? And they'll go and get a shave, and then it's, okay, you know what? My back kind of hurts. I should get a massage. So, I mean, it's a combination of many things, and
So thank you so much. for
thank
doing
you,
this
Cynthia.
interview.
Really
I know
appreciate
you're
it.
really busy. So yeah, thank
I
you.
really definitely could make time for this. Thank you.
Thank you.